Today, we're going to explain how to increase semen volume naturally.
Semen is also known as
Jizz,
man mustard, man milk, cock syrup,
Elmer's goo, guy grease,
love lotion, and
dick whip. Semen contains small amounts of vitamin C, B12, ascorbic acid, calcium, citric acid, fructose, lactic acid,
magnesium, zinc, potassium, sodium, fat, and protein.
The average man ejaculates between 2 and 5 milliliters of semen, about a teaspoon. In each milliliter, there are normally about 100 million sperm.
your body produces fresh sperm every day, and your sperm supply gets replenished at least every 64 days.
So I was on YouPorn doing research. This is where this whole video comes from. I noticed these ads where it's increase your semen, increase your load, and it was just crazy videos and animated gifs of a guy with load covering a girl's face. It was just like blah, 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 all over, and they were funny. This is a real product, and I asked myself, why the hell would anybody want to increase their load size? Greater load, greater orgasm feel.
Because if you're just ejaculating, you're still orgasming. And if you have a larger amount of stuff that comes out of you, you're feeling that much longer and better. It's so much different than if you have just a little bit like, oh, okay, I'm done. I guess I'll just go play video games now.
We're going to show you how you can increase your semen volume naturally. Foods thought to have a negative effect on semen are dairy products like milk and cheese are thought to lower sperm motility. Processed foods like lunch meat, hot dogs, ham, and bacon are thought to lower sperm count. Soy products are thought to decrease sperm concentration. Fried foods like French fries and fried chicken are thought to lower sperm quality. And excess alcohol is thought to lower your testosterone and sex drive, therefore also affecting your sperm production. Okay, since most of us aren't going to cut down on any of that or much of that, let's see which foods are supposed to increase semen quality and production. D-aspartic acid may help boost testosterone. Fenugreek herb supplements are also linked to increased testosterone. Ashwagandha is thought to increase semen volume, sperm motility, and sperm count. Maca root may help reduce incidences of erectile dysfunction and increase sperm count and motility. Other foods include walnuts, oysters, pomegranates, goji berries, fish, ginseng, bananas, asparagus, eggs, garlic, dark chocolate, beef, green leafy vegetables, berries, and lentils. On a more general level, it's recommended to increase your semen volume that you get regular exercise,
Get enough sleep,
eat a balanced diet,
boost your vitamin and mineral intake, especially antioxidants, maintain a healthy weight,
stay hydrated.
stay relaxed.
Those all sound kind of basic shit that everybody should be doing anyway. But that's what the research on Google tells us what to do to increase semen
It would
volume.
be funny if one of those was consume semen. I would have no problem doing it if they put it in pill form. I can take a whole freaking handful of pills and just... I don't have like no gag reflex, but like I would consume like 20 semen pills just to be able to, if I knew that it was relating to producing more semen.
All right, so I'm not sure about any of these supplements, but the one proven thing that absolutely makes you increase your semen volume is blowing less loads. Have you ever noticed if you jerked off like 3, 4, 5 times in a day, your load starts off pretty big, whatever it is, and by that third, fourth, or fifth load, it's like tiny, if any load at all?
I think if once you start to get a little bit older too, it's like you notice a difference. If you go a week without doing it, then you notice, okay, I feel like I'm 20 again. Yeah. And then like you do it again the following day and you're like, okay, I'm 50 again.
Yep. Out of anything to take from this video, that's the key thing. Is just store up your loads. And the other factor that's proven to have an effect on load size is how into it that you are, how turned on you are by your partner or the porn you're watching or something. We're looking at one of these supplement companies that increase your semen load. And they have testimonials at the bottom of the page of pictures of guys in it.
Testiclemonials?
Testiclemonials. And it's mostly just like maybe holding a bottle and a thumbs up. If this was us, we would send in a picture that has like you just finished jerking off and there's freaking load all over your face. Like, was it Randy Marsh in South Park in that No Internet episode? Where like at the end they open up the door of the trailer and he's in there covered with load, and load is like all over the room and shit.
I'd send in a picture of me holding the bottle and then like holding a bucket of what looks to be like an entire bucket's worth of semen.
From the guys you jerked off. Some of these claim to give you more volume, better taste, and healthy sperm.
I'm not going to be the one taste testing that.
Popstar. Tastes great, more filling. Get bigger, better loads with Popstar Labs. These companies seem to be kind of fun, which is the kind of companies we would prefer to deal with. In a future video, we're going to try somebody's supplements and give you our honest opinion on what it exactly does for us. So some of the ingredients that they put in these semen volume enhancing, increasing products are LJ100, Panax ginseng, zinc, selenium,
Bioperine. Bioperine is black pepper extract.
black pecker extract, magnesium, maca root, D-aspartic acid, fenugreek, and ashwagandha. So why would anybody want to increase their semen volume? It looks cool and it makes you look impressive.
But looks cool to who?
Whoever's watching, whether it's your partner that's getting jizzed on, or if you're making a porn, or like, because I think in porns that's the impressive part, you know. If you just and a little drop comes out, people are gonna be like, what the fuck was that? Versus like, blah, 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 blah.
We're going to get into this later too, but I think to some degree girls aren't impressed with the visuals of how it looks. It's more of like satisfying the guy and his disgusting, what he enjoys seeing. But
I have read in the research that not a major percentage of girls are that into it, but the ones that are feel like if the load is bigger, that they've done their job of satisfying their partner.
have you ever had a small load and then the girl thinks that like you weren't into them? Like
that's
they don't understand. Like no, that's not how the male body works.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm tired. Okay, give me a fucking break. Whereas deep down you're like, I wish I had a bucket of jizz to pour on your head right now to satisfy you. So you better shut up.
Oh, is that what you'd say?
I wouldn't say shut up. I'd say clean up.
Is that what you'd say?
No, not if it was a small amount. I'd say, yes, dear. The goal, I would imagine that's what people are thinking if they're looking in how to increase their own volume. They're like, I want more. More is better. Better visually, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all the ways.
More nutrients for the swallower. More lubrication for sex.
If you're able to do that and then continue on having sex without a condom, because if you got a condom on and you do it, then it's going to lube the condom right off afterwards, unless you go in the condom and then it's just going to fill it up like a water balloon.
Yeah, I didn't think that one through when I wrote that down.
Well, unless your point of view ejaculating is to lubricate something, maybe you're working on your car, or like you're fixing a machine at the gym or something. I don't know.
While you're jerking off?
Trying to help you here.
Have you ever jerked off at work?
I've only worked at home, so yes. No, the jobs that I've had, I've never jerked off at work. I've never worked off at jerk. You?
Like every job. The more load, the higher the chance of getting somebody pregnant, therefore increasing your spawn.
If that's what you're trying to do.
If your goal, which mine wouldn't be, but I suppose it would make sense if you were into that.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's a biological reason of why you have 20 billion sperms floating around in this goo, and you need it all to go into the same location to fertilize one single egg. It seems a little silly, actually.
Yeah, but I can see where the more load, the more pressure it pushes.
Well,
for the load
to
go further up into
you can have a bigger load that just goos out, and it just keeps gooing, and there's no power. Or you can have a tiny load and it just shoots out like a silver bullet.
Like a volcano versus a fire hydrant or something. Right?
Exactly. And you can have one sperm that shoots out at an incredible velocity and reaches its target.
Yeah. Not many people really give a shit about this, but in a recent survey, only 13% of the women gave a shit about the size of a load. And I think it's because that they feel that they satisfied their partner when they see that big or experience that big, juicy wad load.
It's not
I
true.
don't want to clean that shit up.